Howdy, it's me, Wolf. Today I am doing my own personal college football bold predictions for the year 2026. Cannot wait for the season to start. I know you guys are too. Um, in the future, I might do some bold predictions that my friends have made. I asked them to submit them to me, because every year I do five of my own personal bold predictions. And I'm curious to see what you guys think, what your bold predictions are, and I'm curious to know what my friends have to say about the upcoming season. Anyway, let's get into it. Uh, my first prediction, and this may be the boldest, one of the boldest of the five. Auburn will make the college football playoff. Um, I'm high on Auburn this year. I really like Alex Golish as a coach. He brings over some good players as well. Auburn is kind of one of those teams where lately they kind of been in the middle of the pack with the SEC, and they just need a little something to get over the hump. Personally, I think Alex Golish could get them there. And even though there are a lot of good teams in the SEC, I think he could take this team past quite a few of them and end up making the college football playoff. I want to see it happen. It's bold, I know, but it's supposed to be, right? Next, I have right here the highest ranked G6 program will come from the new Pac 12. A little bold, not quite as bold as Auburn. When I think about the possible G6 programs that could make the playoff, I think about Toledo, right? Tulane could, make a run here. UNLV or possibly even Hawaii could have a chance to come out of their conference, right? And you can't discount Army or Navy. They tend to surprise. However, if you look at the new Pac 12 or the new, Pac 8, I think it is now, there's a number of teams that could come out of this conference. And, there's some really good teams that could end up being the highest rated G6 programs. I mean, you have Boise State, Fresno State, San Diego State, Washington State, even. Really, just all the states, right? Really, just all the state teams. I mean, hell, even Utah State has Bronco Mendenhall, who put together a decent season last year when he had basically nothing to work with. So you could argue that the new Pac 12 is balanced enough that it could just cannibalize itself. But I don't know. I have a feeling that one of these teams could make a really big push and separate themselves from the rest of the pack and end up making the playoff. So we'll have to see. But that's my second prediction. Number three, I have John Mateer winning the Heisman. I mean, this is pretty simple, right? Everybody has their favorite to win the Heisman. Everybody just picks one, right? John Mateer, he's a quarterback, so that's a great start. The thing with him is a lot of people think of Oklahoma as a defensive team, which they are, right? But it kind of feels like a trap, doesn't it? You know? Nobody's picking John Mateer because, Oklahoma's a defensive team and, can their offense produce enough to really push their quarterback to a Heisman finalist? I think Oklahoma's going to surprise a little bit this year, and I think John Mateer is the reason why. It may be crazy, but I do have John Mateer winning the Heisman. Number four, let's go down here. Evan Johnson will lead the country in interceptions. A lot of people don't even know this guy's name, but they're about to. track star, ball hawk, just a ball player. And after seeing what he did last season, uh, who's to say he doesn't run it back, right? So I got Evan Johnson leading the country in interceptions this season. Final prediction. Let's move on. The ACC will finish with a losing non conference record. Yes, you heard me right. The reason, okay, the first reason is the ACC is garbage. They are bad. And you might think, yeah, you're right, they're bad. Guess what? Even though you believe they are bad, they are even worse than you think. Outside of Miami, who do they even have? Who do they have? Everyone has fallen off. Okay? And I could go on and on about how bad the ACC is. They're basically one step away from being the Pac-12, right? But reason number two, if you look at the schedule for a lot of these ACC teams, they got some tough non-cons, all right? And one team in particular could really do some damage to the ACC's non-conference record, and that team is Notre Dame. Notre Dame plays, I believe, 6 ACC teams this season. The only one of those teams that I see possibly beating Notre Dame would be Miami. So, it is very likely that the ACC will go 1-5 or 0-6 against Notre Dame alone. Not to mention what Clemson plays LSU, I believe. I think I saw Boston College playing Cincinnati. There's a very decent chance that the ACC will have a losing non-conference record this season. And that is my final prediction. So, let's zoom out. You can take a look here. This is what we're looking at. All right. Um, Auburn will make the college football playoff. The highest ranked G6 program will come from the new Pac 12. John Mateer will win the Heisman. Evan Johnson will lead the country in interceptions. And the ACC will finish with a losing non conference record. That's it, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm really excited for the college football season. Can't wait. We're going to do more college football content coming up. So stay tuned for that. But for now, that's going to be it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.